Hi, my name is Danny Huckaby, and today I want to talk to you about questionable communication. What is questionable communication, you ask? My definition of questionable communication is it's a form of communication that leads you to question a person's morals or ethics. The information that is presented to you is unprincipled and corrupt. Trying to mislead you with the scheme is not providing you with it's not providing you with facts, and it's like you're being used for your services. The example I chose to talk about is a website that sells shoes called Alien X Express. People buy things online thinking they're the actual shoe when they're not. They end up being a whole different shoe or a whole different size or a whole different color to the shoe that they want. On this PowerPoint I'm showing you now, this shoe to the left is faded. It looks a little faded. It's darker. On the outsole, it's shiny gray. You know, the bottom is dirty. You can't really call what it is, say what it is, but it's dirty. And on the right, the real shoe, you see how it's perfect. It's how it's made. It's up higher than the shoe on the left. It has a cleaner sole, and it just has a cleaner look to it in the whole perspective. You can see most people, when they buy stuff online, they looking for the one on the right. They end up getting the one on the left, which is this questionable communication what we're talking about now. I would say this form of communication is very misleading. You could argue for this type of communication because it helps some actually receive the real item. And it may just be for a lower price, getting a good deal. You see it online, you're going to take it. But if you have the opposite, you have it on the opposite other side of the scale where you go argue that fake items that you didn't want, then you have to go through the whole process of trying to return, trying to get your money back, and that's a hassle, you know. And as we continue with this problem, if the companies will actually post the real the real item they're really selling, we wouldn't have this problem and the transactions would go so much more smoothly. And this concludes my presentation about questionable communication. Thank you.